Ahoy fellas, this is Frankie Day one more time again on YouTube. Okay guys, this is my second entry for Chancellors and Razzie's Flyingboat group build. This is my P6M SEAMASTER. This thing's all entirely scratch built using plans. And this airplane I had for about 40 years or so. I had it for a long time. And it's about time for me to get this thing finished. As you can see here as I rotate the Lazy Susan, it got its first coat of primer paint. And boy, oh boy, there's a lot of imperfections that need to be filled in with filler. And this is going to be, in a way, it's going to be a filler queen, but I wouldn't have any other way. It gives me something to do. So as we zoom in a couple seconds or so, and I'll show you the imperfections that need to be filled in, which ain't too greatly, but it needs another coat. Okay, guys, we'll zoom in a little bit here and there, and see if I can bring up the imperfections. You guys will take a look at it. You look at the top of that fuselage there in the center line, folks. There's kind of like a little gap right there. When I pull that plastic card over on it, it left a little gully right there, so that's got to be filled in right there. Not too much filler. Running the wing roots on top, as you can see, and also the Pratt & Whitney J75 engines, nacelles, top of the wings got to be filled in too. As you can see right there with my fingers on there. All the areas got to be filled in, folks. And once it's filled in, it's going to be wet sanded and reprimed again. Now on the cockpit area right there, I'm debating on if I should vacuum form me a piece, make me some homemade seats and everything like that, or just go ahead and fill it in with foam and cover with epoxy and sand and fill and prime. But I haven't came to that conclusion yet, though. I might be able to just go ahead and vacuum form me a piece there, maybe. I don't know, but do tell. But I got a lot of work here. As you can see those imperfections right there, fellas. That's why it's very essential with the first coat of primer is extra eyeballs. You could not see that in the bare plastic I had a while ago. When you apply that primer on there, that's a good set of eyeballs. It tells you exactly what needs to be done. And that's the critical stage is the first coat of primer, fellas. I kid you not. The SEAMASTER is a one kind of an airplane. It actually is an experimental jet aircraft. The ballistic submarine more or less caused this airplane to be stricken for the naval register of all flying boats. And by the late 1950s, all flying boats were stricken for the naval registry because we had no need of them anymore. And the SEAMASTER is supposed to fill in the gaps for the P6M Marlin and the PBM Mariner. And as one of Glenn Martin's first jet-powered flying boats, next to the Y5Y Sea Dart he did, which was actually, that aircraft was a failure from the beginning. But this airplane had a lot of potential to it, though, like that. But the event of the ballistic submarine of the George Washington class put this airplane into extinction. I was right there in the intakes right there. They got to be rounded out more, folks. I got a Dremel tool. I'll need to round them out more. And they got to be cleaned up a lot more. The leading edges of the wings got to be filled in. There's a lot of filling on here. A lot of stuff I scribed in previously using a scratch owl. And I had some kind of a metal template that I used on there. And this is totally made out of foam board and also is veneered with sheet styrene plastic. It's one of a kind of flying boat. John, the maid modeler, my good English buddy across the pond, he says I like to see the jet-powered one, and here it is just for you, John. This is for you, buddy. Okay, guys, this is the first update on the on my second entry for Razzie's and Chancellor's Flyingboat group build. I just finished my PBM Mariner. And I'd like to thank each and one of you out there for your wonderful, warm comments on my flying boat. I'm very honored. And this right here to be the next. So I should have this thing done in about a couple of weeks. And I'll probably be pretty busy for a while. And once I get this thing complete, guys, I'll make a special video for the for Chancellor's and Razzie's Flyingboat group build. I have all the Martin flying boats all lined up. All the way from the PBM on Mars prototype up to the new design of the Mariner, the P5M, the P6M, and all the Martin flying boats that Glenn Martin produced during the World War II will be shown in the next video once I complete the SEAMASTER. So it'll be kind of like a special deluxe video. The SEAMASTER is a very beautiful airplane, guys. It's wonderful. One thing I'm going to do, I'm going to cut the flaps out of there. While ago, I illustrated with my number 11 X-Acto knife. I'm going to cut the flaps out, fill in the flap wells, and drop the flaps on it. So the SEAMASTER only had Fowler flaps, only from the bottom only. Thumbs up, boys, thumbs up. So I got a lot of work to do, fellas, before I get this thing finished. This is going to be sea blue and white undersides. Out of cigars, and I'm feeling very bad, fellas. But that's okay, I'll buy me a bunch tomorrow. I'll zoom in right here and I'll finish the video here, folks. Okay, guys, the next video of this will probably be presumably by Friday. And I'll have another video before that on my update number 2 of Styrene Panzers German Bomber Group build, featuring my 1/32 scale Revell Germany Junkers 88 Schnell bomber. I should have another another update on that. And next week I got to get my SkyTrain done. For the grace of wonderful Mike Cohen, it says I got the 27th to have it all done, which it'll be done way before that. So I'm starting to finish up on my play log, guys. I'm a happy camper. Okay, guys, it's getting short right here. It's time for me to get off here right now. I'd like to thank everybody out there for tuning in. May God bless. Happy modeling, and please subscribe. And we'll catch you on the next video. So stay tuned for those. So the last 3 videos I put out to keep the peepers going for a while. Okay, boys. This is Frankie Day signing off. Catch you guys later. Bye, fellas.